What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. This video is brought to you by our partners over at BetUS TV. But in this one, we go over what Max Bredeson, Ernest Hausmann, and TJ Guy had to say about the start of Michigan football spring practices, plus some standout players, including a freshman wide receiver making a wow play already. We also talk about Michigan basketball's first round matchup against UC San Diego, the keys to the game for the Wolverines. Also, what Dusty May, Danny Wolf had to say about this team heading into the NCAA tournament. And we got some recruiting news, a potential transfer portal target for the Wolverines already, and an update on Aleksa Dimitrijević. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so Michigan football began spring practices on Tuesday. Spring ball is in full swing right now, and a few Michigan players did speak to the media, including edge TJ Guy, fullback Max Bredeson, and linebacker Ernest Hausmann, as they just talked about the start of Michigan football spring practices. TJ Guy first said that the vibes were up, and you could feel we all just wanted to go full speed. It was just real fun being out there. And then also Max Bredeson said that spring is a great time to see what everyone's about and seeing what the team looks like and what we can build from there. And then also, Ernest Hausmann did praise Coach Sherrod Moore. He said Coach Moore has done a great job at rallying Team 146 under a mantra of team over me. Developing that mentality upon everyone here and everyone understanding that every single thing we do is with a team over me mindset. And I think that right there is going to pay really big dividends for this team. Bredeson also said that, it's always something new. Every season is different, seeing new guys, new numbers, new faces. It's always different. So it's just about, restarting and going to work. And Hausmann also said that the first day went great. It was great to be out there with the guys. You go through a whole winter cycle with everybody, 8 weeks grinding together in the weight room and building that camaraderie. And then to be able to put the helmet on, step on the field like that with everybody, it's just a special moment. And Hausmann also said that, the game against Alabama was just huge for the whole year to just really build that momentum. But at the same time, we have to keep the hungry mindset. We were 8-5 in 2024. That's nowhere where we want to be, and that is not the standard that Michigan has set for itself. So we're nowhere near satisfied with the result, as obviously the Wolverines looking to have a much better season here upcoming in the 2025 season. Made some coaching changes, brought in some talented players, and made some major upgrades in the quarterback room, obviously. So that's what they had to say. Then we also got some standout players that some of the players talked about. But first, I did want to give a shout out to our partners over at BetUS TV. And ladies and gentlemen, it is March Madness. The first round of the NCAA tournament begins today and goes through tomorrow. It's a great time to sit back, watch some college basketball. Obviously, Michigan has the game against UC San Diego tonight at 10 p.m. But there are also other games as well, many other games that should be some good ones. Let me know some of your guys' upset picks in this NCAA tournament as well. For me personally, I picked Drake and McNeese to pull off some upsets here in the first round. But for more odds and markets, you can go ahead visit betustv.com, and also for more sports content as well. So go ahead, check them out, and you can check them out on YouTube for sports advice and all that. They will take care of you. But let's go ahead and continue this video here and talk about some standout players. We'll first start with what edge TJ Guy said on the freshman wide receiver Jamar Browder. He said Jamar Browder made a catch yesterday. I was like, damn, that's gonna look good. So him for sure. A whole bunch of guys. This class is uber talented. I think you're gonna see some guys. It was only day one, but we'll see more for sure. Max Bredeson also saw the play by Jamar Browder. He said, yeah, he made a play. One of the jumps got a high one. It was pretty cool. A pretty cool play to see a freshman first day go and do something. Now, Jamar Browder is a 6'5" receiver, and Michigan obviously signed some pretty talented receivers in the 2025 class, not only from the top 100 wide receiver Andrew Marsh, who is also going to be very talented, but also Jacob Washington, who is on the taller side, and Jamar Browder. He was only ranked as a 3-star when he committed to Michigan, but everyone who saw his highlights saw the potential in him, and he has the potential to be that bigger bodied receiver that goes up, makes a play, and like TJ Guy, Max Bredeson saw, can make those wow plays. And obviously size at the wide receiver position was definitely an emphasis for the whole coaching staff. It's also why Michigan brought in Donovan McCulley, the Indiana wide receiver transfer, who should be a big addition to the room going into next season. But other players that impressed for Michigan this offseason include Ernest Hausmann, who sees some potential contributors in guys like Cole Sullivan, true freshman Nathaniel Wusu-Boateng, and Chase Taylor, who are enrolled early. He said, I think those two have done a really great job of just wanting to learn and are always eager to learn and asking questions. But the whole room, I think it's really taken a really step forward. Also mentioned Georgia transfer Troy Bowles. He's been always in the room, working really hard as well. We're impressed with him in just terms of maturity coming from another program. Now, Bredeson has also been obviously training some other younger players who came here to Michigan as a tight end / fullback type of role, hoping to fill Max Bredeson's shoes when he does leave. Bredeson said that speaking of both Jalen Hoffman and Eli Owens, he said he always asks a lot of questions. I'm always there to help. It's fun to have something like that. Jalen Hoffman's always been doing that and unbelievable. And then Eli Owens, who is a true freshman here coming into Michigan, he said he's been really just following the same path, and those guys can be really special players to deal with next after me. So those are some standout players according to Max Bredeson, Ernest Hausmann, and TJ Guy. Let me know what you guys think about that as spring ball starting to get rolling here for the Wolverines. Definitely some exciting times here. Also exciting because Michigan basketball is rolling right now. They got a ton of momentum after winning the Big Ten tournament, taking on UC San Diego in the first round tonight at 10 p.m. And wanted to talk about Michigan basketball, their first round matchup in the NCAA tournament, and also some recruiting news on potential transfer as well. Now, the key takeaways tonight for Michigan for me is dominating in the inside, obviously utilizing their size and limiting their turnovers. If they can do that, I think Michigan wins by double digits tonight. UC San Diego, a very good team. They're on a 15-game winning streak, and Michigan definitely cannot look past them. But with Michigan's size, it is a huge advantage for the Wolverines. Now, Eric Olin, the UC San Diego head coach, obviously, Michigan got a little bit of disrespect getting the 5 seed after what they just did in the Big Ten tournament, but Eric Olin also said that my initial reaction was how the Big Ten tournament champs with all those quad 1 wins ended up as a 5 seed for us, but you just play whoever you get, right? So UC San Diego really wasn't happy with their draw either, getting the Big Ten tournament champs and one of the hottest teams right now out of Michigan. But Dusty May, speaking on UC San Diego, he said they want to force you baseline, so try not to go baseline. The key is to find their weakness too, exploit those. Denny Wolf also spoke on focus for the first round matchup to the media. He said we know what we're capable of. These last few weeks we've tried to block out all the outside noise. We're going to do the same tomorrow. We know all we have is what's in our locker room. The guys who have been with us the last 10 months, that's all we're going to focus on. That's all we care about. And this is where it begins. The road begins today here in the first round. And again, if Michigan limits the turnovers, uses their size advantage, and dominates in the inside, it should be an easy win for the Wolverines. They just can't play sloppy basketball, because if they do, UC San Diego will have a shot. But if they play the way they did this weekend, they should be good, and they should win by at least 10 or more. And also got some recruiting news here. According to Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, he said they did report recently that Iowa's Owen Freeman is a real possibility for Michigan in the transfer portal and could be a great fit with Dusty May in the Michigan offense. He's a 6'10", 245-pound forward, was a sophomore this past season, averaged 16.7 points, 6.7 rebounds, 1.3 assists per game. Also, real quick here on an update on the Serbian big man in the 2025 recruiting class, Aleksa Dimitrijević. We've talked a lot about him before, mainly between Michigan, Creighton, and Illinois, but Creighton has picked up a prediction by Joe Tipton to go to Creighton that was put in yesterday. So just wanted to give an update there. And with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Again, shout out to our partners over at BetUS TV. Go ahead, check them out. And hopefully we'll see you guys in a video tomorrow after a nice first round win for Michigan basketball. But with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. If you are new around here, I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.